How have cricket batting averages evolved across eras? Imagine stepping onto a cricket pitch 100 years ago. The game looked different, the equipment was different, and so were the scores. Today, batting averages tell a story of how players have improved and how the game has changed over time. Back in the 1800s and early 1900s, pitches were often uneven and harder to bat on. Because of this, a batting average of around 25 was considered quite good. Players faced tough conditions, and scoring was generally lower. Then came the introduction of the heavy roller in the 1870s, which made pitches flatter and safer. This change allowed batsmen to score more runs, and averages started to climb gradually. By the middle of the 20th century, batting averages for top players often ranged from 30 to 40. Only a few, like Sir Donald Bradman, managed to average above 50. Bradman's astonishing career average of 99.94 in Test matches still stands today as the highest ever. Moving into the modern era, especially from the late 1990s onward, batting averages have gone up even more. Better bats, smaller cricket grounds, improved fitness, and rules favoring batsmen all played a part. For example, in one-day international cricket, the average for top-order batsmen increased from about 34 in the 1970s to nearly 39 in the 2010s. Mid-order players also saw their averages grow, showing that batting depth is now more common. Even lower-order batsmen have improved, which means teams now expect more runs from their tailenders. This has changed how teams plan their batting lineups and strategies. Batting averages have become more stable over time, with fewer big swings up and down. But there's also been a rise in very high scores, especially in limited overs cricket. Teams now regularly score over 300 runs in an innings, which can change the outcome of matches more than before. When comparing averages across different eras, it's important to consider the conditions players faced. Early players often had tougher pitches and less advanced equipment, so their averages might seem lower but still reflected high skill. Modern players benefit from better gear and rules that make scoring easier, which can inflate their averages. Sometimes, analysts adjust historical averages to make fairer comparisons. Overall, batting averages have steadily increased over time, showing how the game has evolved. This change influences team choices, game plans, and how players are judged. Understanding this evolution helps us see how cricket has grown and how players have adapted to new challenges.